Alright, well, here's my modification for the Sly Profit lens on a TMC XJay face mask. Alright, I'm going to go over exactly where I cut in order to make this lens fit into the face mask itself. Now, down here, you'll see this little square. You draw a line straight down from the innermost part of the square, and you make a cut straight up from here, also removing this part up here. From here, you want to follow this lip all the way down till you hit about right there, and you do another cut. Do not go over the lip, because that's actually part of the lens and you can actually damage the thermal portion of it. From here, I cut straight across this edge all the way across, removing this whole entire top part. Again, follow the lip, don't go on the top of the lip, because you're going to damage the actual lens itself. And again, on this side, you follow it straight down till you come across right here, just about. Cut this part and this part up here straight up. That will leave you with rough estimate cut right along the top right there and along down here. Now I'm just going to take off this lens so that way I can show you exactly where I drilled the holes. And these extra screws right here come with the mask itself. I believe you get 2 extras. I don't know the exact measurements, but they will come with your mask. And here is the lens. This one's already been cut and I've already made holes. And this one pretty much I just lined it up with the face mask and gave a rough spot of where I should drill. I don't have exact measurements, but I did make a hole here for the center, a hole right there. Again, not going over the lip just because I don't want to damage the actual lens itself. So went right at that corner, making sure I had plenty of gap between the bottom and the top so that way it wouldn't crack as easily. Same thing on this side. On the mask itself, hole roughly about right there. I ended up cutting this part right here so that way I would be able to still get to this screw. I didn't cut a whole lot off. I'll put the one that I haven't modified yet up against this one so you could see the difference. This is all the stuff, all the extra parts and all the stuff you need that came with the mask. I have a brand new one right here that I'm going to modify next. Here is one of the areas, or one of the flaps that connect to the mask, that connect to the strap. I cut along right there. I'll draw another mark. That's a rough cut. Again, I don't have exact measurements. I kind of just eyeballed this, but I cut along right there, just to give you a rough cut. And this is if you don't want to use the buckles. What I learned about the buckles is that they aren't the best at staying in the rail. I actually ended up losing one, and that is why I went with the strap method over the buckle method. But now that I have new buckles, I can replace the one that I lost, and I can still run the buckle if I wanted to. But I did find that this way is a lot easier to take on and off, a lot more simpler than when you have the buckles. And on top of that, when you do have it attached to the buckles, there was a little bit of stress right here, and it was caught. You could see that it was bending it, and it would eventually become no good and it will break off. So that's why I kind of like the strap idea better than the buckle. And again, all this stuff comes with the mask when you order it. I do suggest eBay because they are cheaper, but they'll take a long time to get here. It took about 2 weeks just for my extra mask to come along. And this concludes my video, guys. I hope this is helpful. If you know who I'm posting this up for, so just message me if you have any further questions. I do have a secondary another lens that I will be trying out. This is by MCSU, or Modern Combat Sports. It's their cheap lens that they have right now. I found it on their sale page, or stuff that's cheap, I guess. And it was only $5. So I'm gonna try to modify this one next and see how this works. It's pretty much about the same height. I'm just gonna have to shave down this a little bit and this, and take off these little flaps. I'm gonna see if I can't run the screw through these little holes and have them held that way instead of having to drill more holes in. But that's gonna be my next project. All right, guys. Again, just message me if you have any other questions. Bye.